Hey, how you doing? David Taub here with Epic Guitar Instruction. Hope all is going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. And today you're going to learn the song Tired from Stone Sour. We're going to do the Corey Taylor solo acoustic live version of it. Really fun song to play on guitar. Now the tuning in this song live, they do the song in E flat tuning. So take every string, tune it down a half step. So low to high, E flat tuning, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, and E flat. The chords you're going to need to play the song: E minor, D suspended second, C add 9 like this, and also an E sus4, which is basically just the low E and the A string open. And if you got a sec, please subscribe to the channel. You know, subscribing to the channel, that really helps us to keep bringing the content. And then you'll be notified when we have new lessons up, right? Leave a comment below. Let us know how you like this lesson, what lessons you'd like to see coming up. And if you like the video, please click the like button. Give it a thumbs up, share it, and thank you so much for your support. So the acoustic version of the song starts off with an intro, and basically the change is basically just an E minor to a D sus2. Let me play that intro for you. It'll sound like this, and then I'll break it down and explain it. Into the first verse. So think of the intro in two different parts. You have a part where he's strumming slower and one where he's strumming faster with chucking. So basically, hold that E minor chord. And you're going to do that kind of thing where you're hitting the whole chord down and then a down chuck. I'm just kind of throwing my hand on the strings, hitting it at the same time the pick is. That's the sound you want. Right? So just basically one hit, down, chuck. And you do that 4 times, and then the 5th time, you hit the chord with a down, down, up, chuck, and then the D sus2. I'll do it real slow, it'll sound like this. Alright, and you do that 3 times. And then the second part is you're going to do a down on the E minor, up, chuck. And then do it again. You can do it 3 times. Down, up, chuck, down on the E minor chord. And then the 4th time you hit the chord again, E minor, a chuck, and then the D sus2 chord. Sound like this. Alright, and you put both of those together. That's the intro. And then after that last time when you do this, you just hit that chord, E minor again once, one hit. I'm alive in here, so alive in here, pulling down a little piece, right? Both verses, verse 1 and verse 2, are pretty much the same. He just ends them a little bit differently, which we'll go over. Let me play you the verse. I'll just talk through the stops because the song is way too high for me to sing, way out of my range. And then I'll go back and explain all the different strumming. So you start off with that E minor. I'm alive in here, so alive in here, pulling down a little piece. I'm open wide in here, slow to rise in here, saving grace and killing me. You say this only makes me incomplete, cancelled out and rendered obsolete. Tell the mad chameleon he's not welcome anymore. Know what I'm looking for. Into the chorus. The chords in the verse are E minor, one hit, I'm alive in here, and one hit and you kill it. I'm alive in here, and this is what he does throughout the verses. You hit it again, so alive in here. Again, pulling down a little piece, you go to C add 9. Now, the strum pattern we're going to use for that chord, and we're going to use this throughout in the chorus too, is going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, break it in parts. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. On the C add 9. And then back to the E minor, one hit. I'm open wide in here, slow to rise in here. E minor again, saving grace and killing me. Then when it goes to killing me, C add 9 with the strum. When it goes to the D sus2, you're going to do all 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then when it goes to the, so you say this only makes me incomplete. All right, there you're going to do, he kind of switches in the verses between two different patterns. He'll either do this, just like the intro, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, chuck to the D sus2. So that's one pattern. And then the other pattern, he'll just do like a down, down, chuck, down, chuck, down to the D. Okay, he kind of switches off. You could just do one, you could do both. I would probably do in the first verse, do that one, and then to build tension in the second verse, you could do that one, right? So you say this only makes me incomplete. I'll cancel out and rendered obsolete. There's that all downs 8th notes, right? And then so you switch back and forth between that, and then it goes back again. He's not welcome anymore. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So you put in 2 extra hits and 1, and that's where the stop is. So on that last D sus2 in the verse, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 into the chorus. And if you're having some trouble with the strumming patterns and the rhythm of this song, or your strumming in general, I could really help you with that. I have a extended play video lesson. It's not on YouTube, on strumming and rhythm and strum patterns. You'll learn all kinds of new strum patterns, how to pull them apart, right? You'll learn about the technique of strumming. It's a great lesson. I'll send it to you for free. Just click on the link in the YouTube description box below, and I'll also send you with that an ebook of mine, which has chord charts in it, more lessons, more exercises, a killer 1-2 punch. Send them to you for free. Just click on that link below. Now in the chorus, somewhere close, somewhere safe. You're going to use that same strum pattern. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And the progression is somewhere close, C add 9, somewhere safe, D suspended second, I know, C add 9, I'll never, D suspended second, live in chains. The 1, C add 9, is now aware, D suspended second. So stay away from me, C add 9. I'm D sus2, I'm just too young to care. E minor, after care, I'll show you what he's doing there. And then a slide gets into the second verse. I can see in here and I can feel in here. Let me play the chorus. It'll sound like this. It's pretty much that same strum pattern on both chords, just switching back and forth. So right out of the verse, somewhere close, somewhere safe, I know I'll never live in chains. The 1, now aware, stay away from me, I'm just too young to care. Into verse 2. The only difference is on the strumming is the last chord, that D sus2, I'm just too young to care. Down strokes, 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then what he's doing on that E minor is down, up, chuck. And he does it 3 times, down, up, chuck. And then a slide into the next E minor chord. So it's okay, and then verse 2, I could see in here. The little things he'll do to add some variation, like in the second verse he'll do, I could see in here, he'll throw in like a down, up, chuck, and then hit the E minor chord. And I could feel in here. You could even do something like that, up, then hit the chord. You know, just to give it a little difference. The other little change in verse 2 is at the end of it, the D sus2 chord, twice as long, so you do 2 full measures around. I would do again all downstrokes. I may be dumb, but I'm no fool, right? It goes right from there, right from that D sus2, I'm not close, into the chorus. Now the other little difference in verse 2, which you could do, just to change it up, give it some variation and build the dynamic. I mentioned this in verse 1. In verse 1, after the D sus2, he's right, he kind of went back to that kind of intro rhythm in the verse, but what you can do in verse 2 is do between the E minor and the D sus2. So it's down, up, chuck. Down again, up, chuck. And then down, down, chuck. And then into the D sus2. All right, you can do that in between the chords. So verse 2 kind of sound like this. I can see in here. I can feel in here. Comatose with common sense. I could take my time in here. Somebody get me out of here. What am I so against? I just want to watch the whole world burn. Lost 1 billion times and I won't learn. Show me someone innocent, I'll show you there's no proof. I may be dumb, but I'm no fool. I'm not close. And you're into the second chorus. Then after the second chorus, all right, after that, I'm just too young to care. It goes into this bridge section. So let me play the whole bridge for you. It'll sound like this. That chorus. The first, what you're going to do is you're going to go from that E minor, and instead of doing that feel like in the verses and in the intro, you're going to go little different feel and more dynamic, louder. So you're going E minor, then just hit the low 2 strings, and that's E sus4. And it's the same rhythm going to the D sus2. So he does it 4 times into that D sus2. And he does that progression twice. That'll sound like this. Then he goes into that C add 9 to D sus2. Same strum pattern, and he'll just switch back and forth between those 2 chords 3 times. And then after that, after he does C add 9, D sus2 the last time, he goes back to the C add 9, all downstrokes with the build, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and into the outro chorus. And the outro chorus is, I need somewhere close, somewhere safe, somewhere I know I'll never live in change. Same exact progression. Now he extends the chorus, which is kind of like the outro for the song. So stay away from me, I'm just too young to care. When he gets to that part in the chorus, he goes back to that the E minor to D sus2, just like the intro, 1 time, but then he'll start to go C add 9 to D sus2, and he'll switch between, like in the bridge, and then back to that intro part. C add 9, D sus2, and then again E minor, D sus2, C add 9 to D sus2 again, and then he'll go, the last time he does it, he'll go, and he'll end it like that. So he'll go from that E minor, D sus2, and then you end it just with a strum on the C add 9. I'm just too young to care. Just as a play along, so you can kind of get the feel of some of these changes, I'll play like verse 2 into the chorus, into the bridge, and then just into the outro chorus, and you can see how it all connects. Sounds something like this. fun song to add to your song catalog. Once you get all the rhythm patterns and strumming down, you'll find it's pretty easy moving through the changes, right? Have fun with that one. Stay positive. Keep adding to your song catalog. Remember, subscribe to the channel, right? That way you'll learn lots of songs, and you'll be notified when we have new lessons up, as well as, that helps us to keep the content coming. And also get my free video lesson. It's not on YouTube. Extended play on strumming techniques, strum and rhythm patterns, exercises. Just click on that link below. I'll send it to you for free. And if you get a second, I just dropped a new record with my original band Mindcell. We're based out of Southern California. I think it's a slammin' record, some of the best music I've ever written. I'd love for your feedback on it. It's streaming on all the platforms. I'll put links to it in the description box below. Check it out. Let me know how you like it. Let me know if you have any questions on the gear or the songs or the studio production. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this lesson and our videos and all your killer comments. So appreciate it. Keep up all that hard work on those guitars. Stay tuned. I got lots more killer content and lessons coming soon. I'm really excited about what I'm going to be bringing you. Have fun with those guitars, and remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. Take care and rock on.